I'll do I'm Jim Check and you can do it. I'm Jim Check.
I'm Kayla Caruana.
And you're watching Tesla Talks on Kelowna Now.
Welcome back.
Yeah, crash test dummies. That's what people call us right now. We're Tesla supporters.
That's us.
We got a couple of things to show you. Model Y, the new Model Y, is starting to roll off the assembly lines. We got a little clip here to show you. We'll talk over this clip a little bit. So the Model Y was the top selling car in the world. And we're going to go to full screen. And this is what the previous Model Y looks like. And that's like all the Model Y. I mean, that's what I drive right now is a Model Y. You drive a Model 3.
I love, I mean, if I could go back, I would get a Y versus the 3 just to have a little bit of extra space. But
well, you're almost due for a new one.
Yeah, and the price is similar now too.
Yeah, they're very similar now. So that's the old Model Y in the assembly line, and there you go. There's the new Model Y with the light bar in the front and everything.
Yeah, and I like the look of that.
Yeah, they're starting to roll off the lines now, in all the factories, and that's the first time they've done that. And like, you know, when the Model 3 was launched, it was first in China, and then it started rolling out in California.
It was slow
you know what
moving.
I mean? It was, like, different countries kind of got that car at different times.
Yeah.
But this Model Y, they've kind of retooled all the factories at the same time. So it's rolling off of Berlin and Shanghai and Texas, and I think at Fremont. I don't know if they make it in Fremont. But
and it makes sense because the technology too, with everything changing and the demand that people have for things like this, so it does make sense that they're getting a little faster. But
yeah, not a huge difference in it. Like, you know, light bar, there's a lot of cosmetic things and supposedly a lot of stuff inside, but like not a big difference in range.
I think that we've talked about that a little bit, where they don't have huge amounts of changes, but between our vehicles and a regular standard vehicle, it's obviously that much more technologically advanced.
Yeah.
They loaded up even the base model, so there isn't that much of a difference.
Yeah, I mean, basically, if you drive a Model S and X, you're getting almost everything in that car. So you don't really miss out on anything, right? And then plus you get the updates, right? So you get all the updates, which is kind of cool.
It's just a matter of leg room. That's
there you go, and some of the other. And then the Cybertruck. Now the Cybertruck crash tests are done. Now the best or the safest truck out there.
Safest truck on the market.
Safest truck on the market. 5-star rating in everything with the Cybertruck. It's like a tank.
Think of how much space.
So this is a rollover test.
Okay.
And then they did a bunch of different tests on this thing and crash tests, and but it scored a perfect 5 stars.
Perfect. When you're in it too, it does feel like there's a huge space between where you're sitting and where the front of the vehicle is.
Yeah, there's a lot of room between you and the road. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to the next vehicle, if you were to hit something or whatever you were to hit.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
You'd feel very safe. Yeah.
And one of the things they talk about in here is that, you know, they're also trying to protect other people. So, because, you know, they don't want to, you know, people to get hurt. So they put a lot of the beef at the bottom of the truck, right? So,
that makes sense. It's a little bit, of a less.
And it's bulletproof to top it off.
Look at how much lack of movement there was.
Yeah, you can see this thing. It the crumple zone just kind of eats that impact, right? So.
And when we did our test drive, you know, it doesn't necessarily feel like that much beefier of a vehicle. No. But it turns on a dime. It was like so easy to have.
That 4-wheel steering was like amazing in it, right? So.
Yeah. So it doesn't even feel, even though it looks massive. Like if you look at it, there's tons of them driving around Kelowna now, and they look huge, but it's easy to drive.
Yeah, they feel smaller when you're driving them.
When you're in it,
right?
yeah. When you're in it.
And like I said, the safest truck now out there on the market.
It's amazing. Technology. Hey?
And then the Tesla Model Y and the Tesla Model 3. Like, I think there was a thing out there because there's lots of Elon hate out there, and it's just showing you, they're just like, the guy's just like, he doesn't want anything to do with Tesla, and just like, they're on the plane, just like, yeah, free Wi-Fi, courtesy of Starlink. Do you want it? He's like, no.
Oh, really?
And just like, would you like the safest car in the world? He's like, yes. Model Y, no. Model 3, no.
Yeah. So, hey,
So look at this thing when they try to flip it. Look at this. It doesn't even flip, right?
Which is, I guess that makes sense.
This is, most things will roll in there, and it's
Yeah.
because the heaviness of the thing won't.
Oh yeah, that would
roll.
be interesting. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of look like a little Hot Wheels car. You know what I mean?
Well,
Looks
a
like
lot
you
of
could pick it up.
it's a love it or hate it design
Yeah.
for sure, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people.
It's still futuristic for some people.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
It's a simplistic design. Do you know what I mean? Like very simplistic design, and that's why a lot of people wrap them too, is because.
I wonder if they got rid of those harsh edges. Because remember when we were.
Yeah, they do have a sharp edge on them for sure. So the foundation price is now over in Canada.
Yeah.
So you can buy now the regular priced one. I think it's 114,000. That's what it starts at.
Yeah.
Plus the PDI.
And the luxury.
But they are doing some incentives in the States on them right now too, right? So.
Makes sense. Are they selling? Has anyone given any statistics on sales of them? I haven't seen anything.
They say they're the best-selling electric truck in America now.
Oh, okay.
So the best-selling truck in America.
And it's bulletproof. You said that, right?
Bulletproof, yeah. The doors, anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know what you need it for. But
I don't know. I guess if you're living in the States, I don't know. Not here, we don't need it. We just need it to be snowproof. There you go.
Well,
right
if you're out there hunting in the north and your buddy starts shooting at you for some reason,
then you're safe. Get in the truck.
There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so the Cybertruck getting to be a lot more common in Canada for sure.
Well, I've seen tons of them. Probably more.
They're gonna see a lot more,
seen.
probably, right? So.
Yeah, and like you said, it's either you love it or you hate it. Design. Even the ones that we were chatting with about the Cybertruck, either they get a lot of love for it, or people think that they.
Yeah, I think that
they want to voice their opinion.
That
they don't
novelty
like it.
part of it is probably kind of waning though, because they're getting a lot more common.
Yeah,
now, right?
more
So,
common. Yeah, like in Vancouver, as an example, a Tesla is just another standard vehicle there. There's no.
They're like
no
the Hondas
specialty.
like 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Like a white Honda
There you
10
go.
years ago, right?
Yeah,
So now
exactly.
it's just like a white Tesla.
Yeah, there's no
like-
specialty about it anymore.
Yeah. I think the simplistic part of them is what makes them really attractive. Like I was talking to somebody the other day about fobs, right? You know, like you remember the fob?
Yep.
Like $400 if you lose your fob.
Yep,
It's
I remember
bulky
that.
in your purse or your pocket or whatever you're packing it in. Whereas we don't worry about.
We don't worry
So
about
it's
that at
just
all.
like-
I don't even. Where's my card? I'd have to think.
Like if
about
I
it.
wanted to lend you my car, I could just text you a key. right?
Exactly.
And that's a lot easier than having to get keys and stuff like that
Yeah,
too.
and I
right?
still
So-
go back to the updates. Like, my friend drives a Jeep. Anytime they want to get an update, they have to go into the
dealership.
dealership. They have to pay for that to get all of that updated technology-wise. Whereas it just downloads over the internet every once in a while for us and throws it into the car.
Sometimes I
when
don't
you're
even
at home.
notice the update. You just all of a sudden just like, when did that come from?
You're
Right?
like, when did my car move to the other side of the screen?
Where did that come from? I don't remember doing that. So
Yeah.
so that's kind of cool. For sure, the updates are impressive, and it's up. Apparently, Grok 3 is coming in our car soon,
Yeah, so I
which
need
means
to download
not
that.
only will the car drive you, you could talk to it while you're driving.
Yeah, so you don't have to have friends.
You don't. Who has friends anyway these
Yeah.
days, right? Especially if you like Elon Musk. Right?
There you go. Yeah, you created your friend. Good for you. Yeah,
You're gonna need a substitute because right now there's a lot of some people in town are driving around with stickers. I bought this car before Elon went crazy. I got news for you. He's always been crazy.
Yeah, he's always had these.
That's
wild
what makes him
ideas.
eccentric and really smart.
Yeah, he's always had the wild ideas. Yeah, but now it's becoming more mainstream with those political changes.
But he's always been a very opinionated guy,
yeah.
right?
Most people are.
There you go.
It's
But he
just
lands
either in private or in public.
He can catch a rocket,
Yeah,
That's pretty
exactly.
impressive, right?
Yeah.
and the cars are next level. So
Yeah.
that's
I
all we have to
still
say
love it.
today.
Yeah,
Right?
short and
Quick
sweet.
and easy. Cybertruck, safest truck. If you want safety,
Mm-hmm.
safest truck out there now. And if you want real good safety, the Model Y and the Model 3, some of the safest cars on the road. Right?
I mean, I still feel safe even when it's driving me, which
Yeah.
is.
But I mean,
strange.
in a crash, those things are
Yeah,
amazing,
they
right?
are.
So they are because they're.
And have you tried your self-driving in the winter?
I have,
Okay.
even in the snow when it's snowing,
yeah.
and when there's no lanes, it still does. It slowed
Still
down
does.
actually. It slows down. Like
it
it
gets
actually,
a little bit.
it
timid.
goes like it's say like 10 kilometers slower than it would
Mm-hmm.
on like bare roads.
Yeah, it's a little bit more reserved
Yeah.
than you would think that it is. Yeah.
So it's not a crazy snow driver.
No, it adapts really well.
And I find it like with the cameras iced up, it's actually irritating. Like my camera ices up and then it won't go into self-drive.
Yep.
And then I'm just like, really?
Yeah. I know you have to like wipe off all of the
Cameras, yeah.
before
But
you
I think
get going.
I think they're heated though now too, right? Because I know the Starlink dish I have.
I don't think
it's actually
mine is.
super hot.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So the snow doesn't build up on it. It
Oh,
just
that
melts
makes
off,
sense.
right?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to wipe off all. Maybe my car's getting old. One of these days, maybe
You have
we'll
the
talk
new why.
Yeah. Talk
Why
about the
not?
next one. Yeah.
There you go. You've been watching Kelowna. I'm Jim Check.
I'm Kayla Caruana.
And until next time, we thank you for watching Kelowna.
Good
There
job.
you go.
That was quick.
Awesome.
Okay, did you ever get that guy from the 8th floor you wanted to interview?
Oh, Patrick. Yeah.